Supper time. Joe's the only one not done. But then again, Joe's the only one that eats it where he can taste it. April. April. Leave him alone, baby girl. Look at that tail wagging. Isn't that just cute? She won't watch him trying to make him feel guilty. She give him those sad eyes. Joe's not stupid. He knows they had their ball. Big girl. Little April. Whoops, I'm sorry, May. Little May. Daddy's girl. They're done. They'll lick each other's bowls. But they had got some Armour hot dogs. They were on sale. And they're not, well, hot dogs are not that great anyway, but they love them. So, look at that. Circling the wagon. He's not going to leave you anything. He loves hot dogs. You know, you're talking 1.5 pounds of food, because I put a can of dog food in there with him. And they just wolf it down. But Joe is, you think, you know, oh, he's the big guy, he'll wolf it down, and the girls will be, you know, petite, and they'll take their time. No, it's the opposite. But they try to make him feel bad, and he doesn't. He will empty that bowl. But I have to admit, they are very, very, very good. I mean, they sat on this mat, because it took me 5 minutes. I mean, there's 8 hot dogs in a pack, which, you know, 16 ounces, whatever. And I cut them into like 8 to 10 pieces each hot dog. So it takes a while to do 4 bowls. They don't whine, they don't complain, they don't pitch a fit, they don't get up on the counter. Look at that tail wagging. She is hoping, she is praying he'll leave something. So not happening with the big guy. But when you figure, it's really ridiculous. She's 76 pounds, he's 105. Those guys probably 50, 55. I don't know, as bulky as they are, maybe 60. They consume as much as he does. You can say it's all the energy and stuff they burn off, and I'd probably agree with you, but that's still a lot of food, 1.5 pounds, 24 ounces of food. So, and then they got the kibbles and bits, and they got fresh water. But they don't, they're really, really, really good puppies. See? Very happy. But see, if he leaves so much as a smidgen, and he doesn't care, he's done. And Sadie's the same. That's her bowl over there, and they went and licked it out. She doesn't care, they're done. You know, they've done it to the pups' bowls because they're done, and I've got dishes to do. And that's the way we roll here. We don't get angry over food. One thing, I tolerate a lot of stuff. I'm very patient with my puppies, but I do not tolerate food aggression. And those that have it, it's not hard to break it. It's just time consuming. I mean, sometimes you just have to sit there with the bowl. If you have 2 dogs and one's food aggressive, and you have to sit between them. It's not rocket science. You know, dogs don't have PhDs. They don't, you know, they have a lot of better senses than we do, but we have the higher brain power. Just set the example. Just sit in between them till they get used to it. That's all you got to do. At least for me. Smell those hot dog wrappers, don't you? They don't get in the trash, but they like to sniff it. I can leave them there all night, which I won't. But they won't, I don't leave temptation, but they won't get into it. Alright, did you have a good supper? I saw the tail wagging. You must have enjoyed it. They'll be out to play again, because it's almost 4:30 and it'll be dark in an hour and a half. So there's the babies enjoying their supper time. Not a bad day all in all. Not the greatest of days, but, you know, not a perfect day, but when you got 4 shepherds, I guess it's as perfect as you're ever going to get it. And I'm not complaining about it. You can't lick the metal off that bowl. It's completely metal, guys. We'll go out and play some ball in a little bit, right before it gets dark. Played a couple times with Joe. We'll play one more time before we bring them in. Once it gets dark, those two, their energy level shuts down, which is good. It means I get 6 hours of sleep a night in the summertime, 5 or 6 hours a night, and hallelujah, and when it gets dark early, I can get 6 or 7. Alright guys, bye-bye.